Hey guys, welcome back to my channel for Brody's 3-year-old update slash interview. I loved that we did this last year when he was 2, or just after he turned 2, and I recently looked back at it and it was just so cute to look back on, and so I thought we would do this today. We'll see how it goes. He'll probably just be playing around and that kind of thing, but maybe I can get him to answer some questions. Before we get started, if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my videos. I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And let's just jump right in. Okay, so I do have a little list here of some interview questions for Brody, as well as just some updates that I will give you guys. Can you tell me your full name? What's your name?
Tractor.
Say it loud. Say it loud. Brody John Little. We had this issue last time. Oh, he's obviously gotten so much bigger, so much more rambunctious. Oh my gosh. Okay, hey, how old are you? Are you gonna cooperate? Are you gonna cooperate? Hey, how old are you?
I'm 3.
You're 3. Hey, Bro, hang on. Look right here. What's your favorite color?
Green.
Green, yep. Last night I asked him his favorite color and he said camo, which is good too. What are you doing? You're like messing your hair all up. Look at you. You're so cute. I can't handle it. Okay. Hey, Brod, come here. What's your sister's name? What's your sister's name?
Ashton.
What's your favorite food?
Chicken.
Chicken? Okay. All right. What's your favorite toy?
Fishing poles.
That is very true. He's obsessed with fishing. He had his 3rd birthday was a fishing party. If you missed that video, I'll stick it up in the cards and in the description, but he's obsessed with fishing, so that is true. Brod.
What's this do?
It turns it off.
I saw it.
Hey, Brody, what's your favorite song? He's messing with my light. Okay. Turn it back on, bud.
What happened to it?
Can you turn it on, please?
I saw it. I put my hand on.
Okay, show me how you turn it on, please.
I said, this light could be cold?
I don't know.
Let's see. It could be cold.
There we go. Oh my gosh, that's too bright.
Oh.
Okay, let me see what I can do here, guys. Okay, Brod. Hey, what'd you do to your hair? You messed your hair all up. Okay, what's your favorite song?
Otawo.
How does it go?
For the Otawo, kick my horse. For the Otawo. Wow, kick that.
Oh my gosh, look at this boy. He is huge. He weighs so much. He's basically, Brody, sit up, stinker. He is basically just under 40 pounds, so he's very heavy. Can you please sit up? Okay, bye-bye. He's very heavy and very tall for his age. He hasn't been to the doctor in a really long time, so I don't actually know how tall he is, but he's always been pretty tall for his age. Okay, Brody, what's your favorite movie?
Tots.
That's a show. He's really been into this new show on Disney Junior called Tots. Just in the last couple weeks, it's a cute show. But I would still say he still loves Mickey Mouse. But he's also been into Paw Patrol. He's been into Puppy Dog Pals. What other shows do you like? He likes some like little song things like on YouTube. Like kids songs and stuff like that. He likes Tots. He likes PJ Masks, but we don't really turn it on all that often. Oh, he loves Lion Guard. It's another show. It's like pretty much all of his shows are on Disney Junior, except for Paw Patrol's Nickelodeon, but he loves that. Movies, let's see, some of his favorite movies. He loves Sing, which he calls Johnny. Johnny is his favorite, the gorilla.
What gorilla?
Johnny.
What is very fast?
He does drive his truck really fast.
And he's 5 foot in his rack. you some blueberries and tomatoes.
Okay, cool, thanks. Let's see, he always loves Moana. That's been kind of a constant over the last year. He loves Elf, surprisingly. He loved that movie at Christmas time. I was really shocked by it. And then randomly throughout the year, he'll ask to watch Elf, which is crazy. What other movies does he like?
Oh.
What other movies do you like, Brody?
Turtles.
Turtles, Finding Nemo. Look at me.
Wait, Mama, I gotta cook you some food.
Okay, cook me some food. Let's see. Okay, while he's doing that. Yeah, so like I said, he's almost 40 pounds. He wears, his clothes are 4T, so shorts, shirts, all that's 4T. But pajamas, he wears 5T. He always goes up in pajamas. Same thing with Addison, just because they shrink so much. So yeah, wearing 5Ts and that. And plus, a lot of times with pajama tops, they get so tight around the arms that I would rather them be just a little bit bigger so that they're comfortable. So that is his sizing. His shoe size, he wears, I want to say it's an 11. I think that's right. He is fully potty trained now. So we potty trained him back in May, so like a month before he turned 3, and it was so easy. I didn't even I was technically doing maybe like the 3-day method, but I never like really read a book or anything on it. I just kind of did it. Basically, we got him fun underwear that he was excited about, and he was super pumped to wear it, didn't want to take them off, and so we just went full blown with it. He had 2 accidents the first day, which the second accident was like my fault. I think I was on the phone and I got like the whole day, I was like every couple minutes I'd be like, hey, do you need to go potty? Let's go potty. If you need to go potty, tell mommy, like blah, blah, blah. And I got distracted for like 5 minutes on the phone, and I looked over at him and he was playing and he was having an accident. I was like, oh no. And so it was my fault because I just kind of let up on being like really just, I don't know, making sure that I was checking with him every couple minutes. And then the next day he had 1 accident, and then really hasn't had any accidents since then. Like it was super easy. I think just because he was almost 3, he could really understand and that kind of thing. And so it wasn't a challenge. We did give him like treats. We'd give him like, I had a little jar of candy, his favorite candy. So when he would go potty, we'd give him a little treat. And
Whatever treat.
you would get some Sour Patch whenever you would go pee-pee on the potty. Remember that?
Oh, that's my Mickey fishing pole.
You got a different fishing pole. And so anyways, he, yeah, did really well. Initially, I did put pull-ups on him at night just in case. But he was waking up dry every single day for maybe a month. And so I was like, okay, we're good with that.
And Grammy's dog was falling and attacked him.
Okay, the dog was falling? Oh.
For Grammy's tree on top of her tree.
The dog fell from the tree?
The red one. And the black, and there's another dog now falling.
Okay.
This the one dog. This dog.
Oh, just one dog fell? Okay.
And then he was standing. And he jumped off my bed.
He did?
And hit up on a red tree again.
Oh.
And he took a nap and go to his family.
Okay. So we switched him, like I said, we just stopped using pull-ups at night. I think it was like the first week I stopped putting pull-ups on him during nap time, just because he was doing really good waking up dry, and so I just thought there was no point. So he just, obviously we just take him to the bathroom right before his nap or nighttime, and he's good to go. And honestly now, like, it's been a couple months and I don't even check up with him. Like whenever he needs to go, he just tells me, or he just goes by himself. He's fully capable of doing it all. Like he can, you know, he doesn't need my help in there. And usually if I go in there to turn the light on or something for him, he'll say, okay, go out there, go out there. So he just kind of does it by himself, and he's good to go. So we're really proud of him. It was really pretty simple. I kind of had it built up in my head initially, like, oh, this is gonna be tough or whatever, but it really wasn't at all. So it was good. As far as sleeping goes and his schedule, he's always been such a good sleeper. He still is. He, like, let's see, I put him to bed about 8:30 to 9 at night. And then he usually wakes up about 8:30 to 9. Some days it's crazy. Some days he'll wake up at like 9:30 to 10. It's wild. My kids sleep in. Addison sleeps late too.
And there's a dog on the tree.
There was?
And his dog.
Oh no. Is he okay?
And he was like, there.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I'm really thankful. Both of my kids sleep really well.
Puzzle.
Okay. So, anyways, he wakes up between 8:30 to 9, and then he does go down for a nap, like around, I usually lay him, if he wakes up later, I lay him down at 2, but if he wakes up around 8:30, I'll lay him down about 1:30, 1:45, and so it just kind of depends, but he goes down for a nap, and then I usually have to wake him up every day. Like, he would sleep till 5:15, 5:30 if I let him, and obviously if I'm trying to get him to bed at night, that he just can't nap that long, so I wake him up about 4:30 at the absolute latest. But yeah, so that is his schedule, and he does really well with it. He does sleep a lot, I feel like, still for his age. Like, I feel like at his age, he sleeps a lot, but it's great. I don't complain about that. So we will see. For a while there, like, there was like a couple months ago where he would nap like one day, and then he would lay in his room just talking or playing in his bed for like an hour, hour and a half, and never go to sleep. And then I would just get him up because I wouldn't want him to fall asleep at like 3:30, obviously.
And there was a dog.
Oh, there was a dog.
Grammy's dog.
Grammy's dog?
And he was on the tree. This one, like.
Just one dog.
This one.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what tree you're talking about.
The red.
Which dog was up there?
The stripes on it.
Grammy doesn't. Oh, Grammy doesn't have a dog with stripes.
Oh, who do have stripes?
Oh, okay. So I thought for a while, I was like, oh no, is he like starting to give up his naps or whatever? But then it just went back to normal. So I don't really know what that was, but anyway, he eats pretty good. Like he, you know, I think just toddlers in general can be finicky sometimes about what they eat. Like, he can eat one thing one day and love it, and then if I give it to him the next day, it's like absolutely not. He won't eat it. So it just kind of depends. But I wouldn't say he's not a picky eater. He's actually a good eater and really does like variety and stuff like that. But it's just I just never really know what he's gonna be in the mood for.
And there was a dog on the tree.
There was a dog on the tree? I don't know what you're talking about, babe.
The red tree with the stripes on it.
Okay, you have a hair on you. Hey, come here.
And then we saw the dog in my bed right there, and he was so scary and bad.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And he just was right there.
He did.
He just all the way out.
Okay, we don't have a dog. There's never been a dog on his bed. I'm not really sure, but
he was right there.
Okay. Hey, Brod, what's your favorite thing to do with Mommy?
Daddy want to get a truck. Way big truck. They got wheels, and he go way fast, and he crashed.
Oh, really?
What happened to me?
You fell.
Mom, you try to do that?
Wait, listen. What's your favorite game to play with Mommy?
Fishing poles.
Fishing. We do fish a lot in the backyard in his little fishing hole. What's your favorite game to play with Dada?
The little fish.
The little fish? Do you like to tackle Daddy and wrestle? You're good at tackling.
Oh, no, Daddy's over. And then we saw Grammy's dog on the red tree?
I have no idea what he's talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, bud.
It's a tree on Grammy's house. The top is still right there.
But I never saw a dog on a tree.
You do see a dog on the tree.
Oh.
He was right there.
Oh, okay.
And he's float. Watch it flip.
Whoa. Okay, I'm trying to think what else. I'm sorry he hasn't been in the shot like the whole time at all. Careful. I have a question for you. What's your favorite animal?
Cows.
Cows? What do the cows say?
Oink, oink.
No, they don't. You're just being silly.
Mom.
What?
On them tots say oink. Cows do say oink.
On tots they do? No, they don't. They do on tots? I don't remember that episode.
There was a bad dog on the tree right there.
Okay. I don't know why he keeps talking about the dogs on the tree. I'm not really sure, but well, Brodys, you haven't really been in the video much. Come here real fast. What's your favorite book?
Tractors.
Still the tractor book. Still Goodnight Tractor. That was his favorite book last year when I did the 2-year-old update, and that is still his favorite book. He's obsessed with Goodnight Tractor, and they have like a series of books. I think there's like Goodnight Princess, like for a little girl. I think there's like Goodnight Pirate or something like that. But it's just a really cute bedtime story, and Brody loves that one. He also loves the Jesus Loves Me. He has this like Jesus Loves Me book that you like sing. I think that Jesus Loves Me would be his like favorite nighttime song. Sorry, the camera cut out. This is his new thing. This is my dad taught him that. Watch. Here, sit down. Look. What's this on your shirt? What's this? What's that spot right there on your shirt? So he's been doing that to like everybody, and he does that to me all the time. It's so funny.
What's in the oven?
I don't know. You tell me.
A truck.
There's a truck in the oven. He is obsessed with Addison. He is such a good big brother. And she loves him. Like her favorite thing. She gets so excited when we come into his room to wake him up from his nap or whatever.
Mom?
It's a fire truck.
What's his name?
This is the one from Cars. I don't remember his name.
Name's Tracker. Ow.
Sorry, bud.
You dropped
I
it?
didn't mean to drop it on your toe. She gets so excited when we come into his room. Like this is, like when we come into his room to play or anything like that, it's like her favorite thing. Or even if we're not in here playing, she'll just crawl down the hall and come into his room. So she's just obsessed with Brody. He's such a good big brother. We work on him being gentle with her. For the most part, he's really good. But he is just a boy, and he's a toddler, and he's rambunctious and all that, and doesn't fully realize always that, he could hurt her. So we just have to watch him, but he always does it out of playfulness and stuff. He's just very sweet with her and loves her so much. She's obsessed with him, and it's just been really fun. The older Addison gets, if you don't know, my daughter Addison will be 11 months in a couple days, I think. A couple days? Yeah, 2 days. And so they're really starting to get to the point where she can kind of play with him and stuff like that, and I know it'll only get better, so it's so much fun. Brody's sitting here doing a puzzle. Loves puzzles, loves books. He always has. He just really likes to learn and that kind of stuff. He's very smart and talks really well. I'm just shocked at like his vocabulary. Really the leap, sorry, it's loud. Really the leap from like from 2 to 3 was like so huge. Like when I go back and I watch videos of how he talked at 2 compared to how he's just having full-on conversations with me, speaking in obviously full sentences, it's pretty mind-blowing. And also the things that he remembers now. Like when we went out of town like a few months ago, we went to Hawaii, and when we got back we picked him up, and the other day he said, "You remember when you picked me up from Papa and Bella's, and you were in a pink jacket and y'all flew on an airplane?" Like he explained, and I was in a pink sweatshirt. We did pick him up from my parents' house, and we did fly on an airplane. Like it just was so out of the blue and random, but it's amazing to me, gosh, everything that he like retains and knows. And It's just crazy. So anyways, it has been an awesome year. I'm sure I'm forgetting things. I should have been like making notes throughout the year, but
What's this animal?
you tell me.
What's this animal is?
You tell me.
What's this animal is?
You have to tell me. He asks right now.
It's an alligator.
Alligator, no. He asks so many questions all day long. It's like an unreal amount of questions. But like that, he'll ask me questions he knows the answer to. And I think it's because for so long I would be like, you know, what does this animal say? Or what color is this? Or things like that. So now he'll ask me, what color is that? And I'm like, you know, it's just kind of funny. He's like reversed it on me or whatever. But anyway, yeah, hopefully that gave you a little update into what he's got going on and what just a little bit about him in the last year. Sorry he wasn't in the video a whole lot, but it's, you know, almost impossible to, you know, keep them over here. It's so hard, like, to take pictures of him. Like, I take all these cute little photos of Addison all the time. And my husband the other day was like, you need to take more pictures of Brody. I'm like, you don't even understand how hard it is to get a picture that's good, not blurry. You tell me. What is it?
Tutu.
What?
Tutu.
I don't know what that is.
They call elephants.
Yeah. I'm like, you don't even understand how hard it is to like get good pictures of him because he's always running around and doesn't want to take pictures, and it's tough. So just like this, it's hard to get him to sit here.
Look at Cuckoo.
Who's Cuckoo?
Who is Cuckoo? The blue is Cuckoo. What are you doing? I go get her dress.
Okay.
And you come with her. And I go get her dress.
Okay, good job.
I was just at the zoo.
Where is it?
Oh, they're right there. You get it for her and tired. I'm trying to get her clothes on.
So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully this, like I said, gave you some insight into what's going on with Brody. If you have a 3-year-old or a baby that's about to be 3, all I can say is if you have like, I mean, I'm sure that this is true no matter what age your kid is, but like especially if your kid is like turning 1 or 2, just take so many videos of how they talk and their baby talk and things like that, because once they hit 3, it begins to change so much, and you think that you'll remember like how they used to talk or how they said things, and you won't. Like, when I went back and watched some of these videos the other day of him talking at 2, I was like, oh my gosh, I like forgot that he sounded like that, or that he said just words like that, because you just get used to how they are now. So take as many photos and videos as you possibly can. Gosh, time is a thief. It goes by so fast. It's like, it's so exciting. I was telling a friend the other day, I said, you know, I keep trying to close out this video, but then I keep talking. I told a friend the other day, I said, you know, it's like wild because it's so exciting to see your kid developing and hitting, you know, new milestones and that kind of stuff and growing up, but then it's also just so sad to, like, you know, he's in a big bed, he's potty trained now, there's like kind of all the baby things. The only thing that he still does that we haven't like handled is the fact that he sucks his thumb when he sleeps, when he takes naps, and when he sleeps at night, and so we haven't tackled that yet. But other than that, it's like there's not really anything left that he does that's like super babyish. So it's sad, but it's also like super exciting, and he's just at such a fun age. Like we're having so much fun with him. Oh, one more thing I do want to touch on is like a lot of people told me, you know, everyone talks about the terrible 2s and stuff like that, and a lot of people told me, oh, 3s are way worse and that kind of stuff, which obviously we're just like on the front end of 3s. His birthday was last month, literally just a month ago, and so you know, I don't really know about that yet, but I do remember him being, he was like such a relaxed, chill baby. And then as soon as he turned 2, I remember trying to take him to stores and stuff, and it being really challenging, like with him yelling or throwing tantrums or things like that. And I was like, oh my goodness, like what happened to my like chill baby? Bless you. And so there was obviously like, I think throughout the 2s, it wasn't too bad, you know. We would go in waves where sometimes it would be really good all the time and pretty like, excuse me, steady.
That's the door
and
for
then
this
there would,
truck. For this truck.
I don't know, buddy. And then there would be times where we'd go through like a couple weeks where it was just like Tantrum City, you know?
Here. They gave us right here.
Oh, okay. It's a trailer on his truck. And so, you know, you just kind of like work through those things and discipline and that kind of stuff in whatever way works for you and your family. You know, for us, Stephen and I are both disciplinarians, for sure. We don't just, like, neither one of us just sort of like overlooks things. And in turn, I feel like it makes for us, for our family, like a much more peaceful environment overall, because Brody knows what the boundaries are and the rules. I mean, obviously he doesn't always obey those boundaries, but we do enforce them. And so I think that's what gives him stability, and he knows that there's like consistency in the way that we treat each scenario. So when he does certain things, like he does this result happens, you know. And so, and we're usually pretty clear about like stating, okay, if you do that, this is what's going to happen, and just kind of being really clear so that he understands what the expectation is. And then if he, you know, he can choose, and then we go from there. So I feel like I see Mickey, that's really worked super well for us. And he responds really, really well to all of that. You know, obviously with friends, when he has little play dates and stuff like that, you know, we work on sharing and that kind of thing. Like one of my friends had told me, and I find this to be true, that kids seem to be like worse at their own house. So like when we're here and he has friends come here, he has a little bit of a harder time sharing than when we're at their house. And I don't know if it's because it's his toys and he's like semi-territorial or what, but it seems to be standard for most of like my friends' kids. That's kind of how it ends up being. But, you know, 3-year-olds, like sometimes he's really good at sharing and sometimes he's not great. But we practice a lot with Addison because he likes to take toys from her and stuff. And, you know, she can't do a lot about it yet. And so, you know, we just make him give them back and, you know, ask her nicely and things like that. And just kind of the repetition of it can get so monotonous. But, like, I think it's really worth it. And he's doing really well, like I said. So as far as 3 goes, you know, up and for the last month, we've had some moments of some hard tantrums and things like that, and we just kind of work through it. You know, it's just kind of how it goes with toddlers, and you just get through it the best that you can, and yeah, help them, you know, I don't know, help them learn, you know, why you don't do that and how to act and things like that. It's tough, but anyways, overall, you know, oh, well, we'll put them on. You have shorts on though. Do you want to wear them with your shorts? You do? But, you know, it's just, you just figure it out as you go, you know, we're all learning. And I think that,
I get my boots on.
Okay, I'll help you put them on. You don't have socks on though. But, you know, it's not really like the tantrums, that kind of stuff. It's like standard for every kid. Every kid goes through it, and it's not really easy for anybody to deal with. Everyone's kind of dealing with the same things, and you just, like I said, you just figure out what works best for your kid. Every kid's so different in how they respond to discipline and that kind of stuff. And so you just figure out what works. I keep getting cut off by the camera. I've got to figure out what's going on. I don't know if I'm like got a wrong setting or what, but as I was saying, just every kid is different. So you just figure out what works best for your kid and your family, and you just go from there. So that's all you can do, right? So anyways, I think I'm going to end the video here so it's not like 30 minutes. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new here, and we'll see you in the next one. Can you tell everybody bye?
Bye.
Here, I might squat down so they can see you. Say bye.
Bye.
Say thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching.
You're so sweet. I love you so much. You're such a good boy. All right, see y'all later. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Wanna make a silly face? Go like this.
Let me turn this off.
Okay, you turn it off.
That's
Give me love, give me all your love, oh, 'cause I want you. No one else else makes me feel this way. Don't know